All right. Well, welcome everyone to our health chat. Tonight, we're so excited you joined us. This is the first time that Stephanie and I have done this format, so we're super excited about it. And my name is April Roden, and I am a Shaklee distributor. And Stephanie Johnson is on here as well. And we're just excited to share with you something that we're very passionate about, which is living healthy and sharing health with others. So the focus of tonight's, and see, I don't even know how to get rid of that. And that's
hi, Quan.
There.
Let's see, how do we get?
Here, that just went away.
I see Quan. There we go.
Okay, so we are tonight talking about a healthy home, and that's also something that Stephanie and I are very passionate about, is using non-toxic cleaning products. And we're also going to tell you a little bit about Shaklee and what is Shaklee if you've never heard of it before. And I'll start off by telling you a little bit about myself if you don't know me. Again, my name's April Roden, and I pretty much grew up with Shaklee, or I did grow up with Shaklee. My mom and my grandfather started their Shaklee businesses in the 70s, and they both started their business as a way to help bring in income to their family, as well as to, especially my grandfather, to help change his health because he was at home with a broken back. Excuse me, and Shaklee did just that. It was kind of all she wrote. It's been the love of my family for years and years now, and now I'm excited to have my own Shaklee business. I run it while I stay at home with my boys, who are 8 and 10, and I'm just excited to be able to provide the products that Shaklee has to my family, and also the opportunity to provide an income as well so I can be at home with them. So with that, I will introduce Stephanie, and Stephanie can share about herself.
All right, thank you, April. So for those of you who don't or who do know me, you might not know my Shaklee story, but I'm Stephanie. I have 2 little girls, I have a husband, and then I'm an occupational therapist by degree and a photographer by hobby. And I began to really focus on building my Shaklee business about 1.5 years ago, after also growing up as a Shaklee kid, just like April. So growing up, I was really fortunate to be able to travel the world and have some college tuition paid for and live in a new house, all because of my family Shaklee business. And that's something, I'd really like. I love not only the health benefits of Shaklee, but the lifestyle benefits. So just like April, my family's been in the Shaklee business for, actually, this is my parents' 40th year this year. So they've been they just love educating others, sharing the Shaklee effect. And as far as me personally, Shaklee is just kind of one tool in my toolbox of health and wellness. And the area we're going to discuss tonight, Healthy Home, is one of my most favorite lines in Shaklee, just because it really has taken a mind shift for a lot of folks to grasp just the thought that you can clean without chemicals and you still can get the job done. And so it's been fun to incorporate these products in my family's life and know that we're using safe products. And then just Shaklee in general has really helped me on my journey of goal achievement in so many areas of my life. And yeah, so that's just a little bit about me. And so, hi, Barb, I see your face. Let's see if April can get that off the screen. We're trying to learn this new way of technology.
There we go.
Okay. So quick history about Shaklee. For those of you who are not familiar with Shaklee, I will not be doing the entire history of Shaklee justice with this little bit of blurb, but this is a great visual as far as the 100 years of innovation by Dr. Shaklee and the company that he founded, which is the Shaklee Corporation. So just real quick info about Shaklee and our rich heritage. Dr. Shaklee, you can see on the bottom left, in 1915, he actually invented the very first multivitamin in the United States. It was known as Vitalized Minerals back then. And next to that little bottle of Vitalized Minerals is the mother of one of the products we're going to be discussing today. That's the Basic H2, which he also invented, and it was one of the very first biodegradable cleaners ever produced. Dr. Shaklee also invented the very first plant-based protein supplement that was made with soy lecithin, and you can see that in 1961. So I'm not going to go through this entire lineage, but as you can see, Shaklee's been around via innovation for over 100 years, and it really speaks to the legacy and to the quality of the Shaklee products. So as far as innovation in today's day and age, the Shaklee Health Print is actually Shaklee's most recent innovation. Shaklee launched it just under a year ago. I think it will be in August, will be a year. And what the Health Print is it actually is a personalized health and wellness assessment, and it gives you a personalized score based on health goals that you enter into this program. It takes about 5 minutes. It's about 20 questions, and then you'll receive your personalized health assessment. And there actually are over 1 million different health assessments as far as based on what you enter. So I know some folks think when they see something like this, well, whatever I enter, I'm going to get the same results as my friend who lives down the street. Well, no, you actually won't. Our scientists spent countless hours getting this program to work in a way that it actually is catered to your personal goals. So this can actually help us get you on a path to better health. And I'm not going to go into a ton about this, but if you're interested in taking the Health Print, it's free. It involves clicking on a link and filling out those 20 questions. So keep that in the back of your head and just contact whoever invited you to this webinar for the link. Whether it was me or April, or if it was someone on our team, just contact that person later on today or sometime soon, and we will get you the link that you need to fill out your health print.
Absolutely. So at Shaklee, our mission is to provide a healthier life for everyone with our products and a better life for anyone with our earnings opportunity. And everything Shaklee does is designed to be in harmony with nature. And I just love that. You see pictures here. The older picture is our founder, who is Dr. Shaklee, who was actually a chiropractor. And he believed that it was nature that held everything that we needed for our health. And so if he was taking from nature for his raw material for his products, he believed about treading lightly on the environment and giving back to nature. So that's the reason why he was so adamant about non-toxic cleaning products, and why he developed one of the first non-toxic cleaning products that was out there, which was our Basic Age. So I think that's pretty exciting that he was such a visionary, and he cared so much about the environment way before it kind of caught on to others. And then the gentleman to the right is our current owner, Roger Barnett. He is a true visionary for our company. He cares just as much about this company as Dr. Shaklee did. And he believes actually on Roger Barnett's office door at work, it has his son's name on it, because he believes in passing it on to his family, just as Stephanie and I are able to pass our businesses on to our family if they wish to have it one day. So, and Roger believes in continuing to create innovative products, just like Dr. Shaklee did. So purity and safety beyond organic. Now you're kind of like, well, how is that possible? So Stephanie and I definitely believe that it's really important to eat organic where you can, when you can, your vegetables, your fruit, your meat if possible, because it is so much healthier for you. And what Shaklee believes is going beyond organic. So this says here, beyond organic reflects our belief that our quality standards go beyond how and where an ingredient is grown, which is what organic farming is all about. It's about how and where it is grown. It's grown without chemicals. But it doesn't have anything to do with perhaps the farmer's field down the road does spray his crops, and you've got a windy day and that comes down. And the farmer that's growing things organically can't help that. But what Shaklee does is they test all of those raw ingredients that are grown and test them before the manufacturing process, during the manufacturing process, and then afterwards. So you can see here that we conduct over 100,000 quality tests per year, and we screen for over 350 contaminants, pesticides, and impurities on every new botanical ingredient. And that's 3 times the required amount by the USP, which is the United States Pharmacopoeia. So that's huge. They know that products that are grown out there, herbs, can be tainted by things that we don't have any control over in our environment these days. So they do all of the tests to be sure that we go beyond organic, to be sure that these products are still going to be safe for the people that are purchasing them.
And with all that in mind, Shaklee really does go over and beyond not only those purity standards, but along with that, with our scientific standards. Shaklee has actually helped pioneer many of the advances in nutritional research. As you can see here, we have over 120 published papers and scientific presentations, and we have more than 70 patents and patents pending on our products. And in fact, our life plan, which we're not discussing today, but is one of our comprehensive nutritional proteins, along with a daily multivitamin strip, actually has 35 patents and patents pending just on those two products together alone. We also have exclusive sourcing arrangements for a lot of our ingredients. And so piggybacking off of that, we're proven by science, but we're also proven by people, which is huge. Just to give you perspective, anyone can Google, benefits of vitamin C. As we all know, Google University, quote unquote, tends to be where a lot of people run to kind of learn what they think they should learn about all sorts of stuff: diseases, diagnoses, vitamins, how to eat, blah, blah, blah. But the key is making sure that whatever you're consuming, especially when it's a supplement or even just using some sort of green cleaning product, is that you know that studies were done on those actual products from that actual company. So that is where Shaklee is extremely unique. We actually have the first ever of its kind study to evaluate health markers in long-term consumers of multiple Shaklee supplements, who use supplements from a range of 20 to 43 years. You can see here with this kind of chart setup, some of the findings, but before I go into that, this study was actually done in collaboration with UC Berkeley, so it was a third-party study, which is also extremely important. And in kind of a synopsis of the study, it showed that long-term users of multiple Shaklee supplements had double-digit health outcome advantages in 4 key biomarkers when those biomarkers were compared with those who took another multivitamin or no supplements at all. So you can see in regards to heart health, the Shaklee supplement users had 33% lower levels of triglycerides, as well as 11% lower cholesterol ratios. In regards to brain health, 36% lower levels of homocysteines, and biological stress, there were lower levels of C-reactive protein noted. So this is major. This also helps prove our stance that our supplements are 100% bioavailable, meaning that your body does absorb them. This is another way to prove that with that study. So, as well as science, people actually are calling Shaklee when they want to do extraordinary things. That's the best way to explain this. And so therefore, we're proven by people again. A lot of loyal product users are athletes, a lot of Olympians who count on Shaklee to fuel their performance in those world-class athletic competitions that they participate in. And Shaklee has sponsored athletes that have earned a total of 137 medals in the Olympic Games. In April, I actually had a chance to hear a few of those speak last year at our global conference, which is just extremely inspiring. And one of my most favorite facts about Shaklee and being proven by people is that Shaklee products have also helped fuel astronauts in the NASA space program. And you'll see this photo of the Kelly brothers. They have flown in the Space Shuttle Endeavour and been on missions to the International Space Station. And Scott Kelly, who also uses Shaklee products, he used those during his 1 year on the International Space Station, and that just happened not so long ago. So it's just amazing to see the folks who seek out Shaklee help them just become healthier all around. And these are just 2 really good examples of that.
So obviously you can see that we stand behind our products, and Shaklee products are safe, they're proven, they're guaranteed, and we have 100% customer satisfaction guaranteed or your money back. So we feel like this is the Shaklee difference that we have, and there's no time frame on that. So if you use a product and you are not happy with it, it's not like it's a 30-day money back guarantee or 60-day money back guarantee. It's just 100% guaranteed that they will give you your money back. With our supplements that Shaklee has, obviously we say give it some time. They're not drugs. So Stephanie and I always tell our people when you're trying something new to take it consistently and give it 30 days, 60 days to really give your body a chance to be able to use it. But then if there's something that you really are not happy with, Shaklee will absolutely take that back from you. So here we are at our healthy home products now. So tonight's health chat is about having a healthy home, and we're going to look at two very important areas. One, what we use to clean our homes and how it affects the health of our families and the environment. And two, we'll talk a little bit about how to keep your drinking water clean of impurities and to keep that safe to drink as well. So at Shaklee, we believe that your home should be the safest place in the world and that your cleaners shouldn't leave behind more toxins than the toxins they're supposed to clean. I tell people that real clean shouldn't have a smell. People say they really like the smell of bleach in their home. They feel like that makes their home feel clean. Well, what you're actually smelling is chemicals when you're smelling that bleach. And you don't have to have that. I know I've had so many people tell me as well that you know, sometimes when they're cleaning their home, they'll get headaches, especially when they're cleaning the bathroom. And that doesn't have to be. There are products out there that really do work and that you can use in your home safely and that your kids can use as well.
Okay, and here's just a couple facts about spending time indoors. I was kind of floored by this first one, that the average person spends 90% of their time indoors. And ironically, 90% of all poisoning occurs at home. And then also you can see chemical pollutants have been found to be 2 to 5 times higher inside our homes versus outside our homes. And there was an interesting fact that I found that it was estimated that a person who cleans 4 houses a day, 5 days per week, who is 50 years old could inhale about 80 micrograms per day of formaldehyde. And when I saw that 90% of the time indoors, and then I thought of folks who work in homes or folks who, you know, most people have a 9-to-5 job in an office somewhere, and you don't know what that office has been cleaned with. So it just was interesting when I had found that other kind of interesting, but yet scary fact. And then also, long-term exposure to chemicals inside our homes may be harmful to us and our families, which I don't think is much of a surprise to a lot of us. When you spend your time indoors, you're possibly exposed to chemical pollutants that might remain in the air from some cleaners that you may use. And also keep in mind that a lot of personal care and household cleaning products are a major cause of poisoning in children. And then also, common household cleaners and appliances give off fumes that can increase the risk of children developing asthma. And today, statistics show that 25 million suffer from asthma, and 1 in 10 school-age kids have asthma. And also, a few other things I found that are not on this slide, that just interesting facts. I'd never really thought about it this way, but children's metabolic pathways, especially in the first months after birth, are very immature. So their ability to detoxify and excrete chemicals differs very much from adults, and it's more difficult. And babies don't excrete contaminants or store them away in their fat the same way adults do. So therefore, that makes poisons more available indirectly to affect little growing bodies. So, you know, trying to protect our kids from asthma and other health problems are just big, I'm sure, for all of us on this call who have kids. So those are just some interesting and disheartening facts that we kind of had come across.
So let's talk about indoor air pollution. So actually your indoor air pollution is sometimes worse than the outside air pollution, because of what we're using in our homes, because of even some of the toxins that come on our furnitures. And with newer construction houses, a lot of times those are built even tighter now. So it kind of prevents your pollutants from escaping to the outdoors. So that's something to think about. And then the health effects of indoor air pollutants, kind of what I mentioned before, you get the headaches sometimes, the nausea, respiratory infections in kids, the bronchitis. And those are things that when you're cleaning, you're thinking, hey, I'm doing a good thing, I'm cleaning my home. And a lot of times that is awesome. People don't realize the effects that they're having by using chemical cleaning products. So what you can do about indoor air pollution, and a lot of these are just innate things that you probably already know, but use products safely, restrict smoking, of course, select building materials and furniture carefully. So that's, I think, something that more and more people are becoming aware of. Provide adequate ventilation in your home, eliminate use of toxic chemicals, opt for natural substitutes, and of course, with Earth Day coming up, plant a tree with your family.
Okay, so what is under your sink? First of all, I don't know if many of you are aware, but there's actually over 80,000 chemicals registered with the EPA, and less than 20% of them have been tested for toxicity, which was quite alarming when I learned about that. But these are, I'm not going to go through these each specifically, but you can see here that there's many common household cleaners that contain chemicals that can be harmful to you and your family. And this is just a list of common cleaning products that I'm guessing most folks use, most of on this call probably do use, or maybe you've switched. You know, your bleach, your degreasers, your glass cleaners, oven cleaners, and toilet bowl cleaners. And you can just see there the different kind of damage that they could possibly cause. So with that in mind, it's always good to look for harmful ingredients. And this is, again, just a list of 3 major harmful ingredients that are found in commonly used cleaning products. You have your sodium hydroxide, your hydrochloric acid, and your butylcellulose. So you can see here, we just have listed the physical repercussions that they can have if you come in contact with them: skin, eyes, lungs. Also, even goes into causing liver and kidney damage, like the sodium hydroxide, and some of these are also fatal. And it kind of gives you a list of where these ingredients can also be found, which are in a lot of your typical grocery store aisle cleaning products.
So at Shaklee, we have non-toxic and natural cleaning choices that don't contain any of these harmful ingredients, the things that you saw listed on the other page and everything that you see here. The scientists have discovered that you can actually do cleaning without these traditional cleaning chemicals that are listed right here. And we believe in earth-friendly product choices. So our products are always safe, they always work, and they are always green. You see a picture here. This is our Get Clean Starter Kit, which comes with a whole array of cleaning products, and Stephanie and I will be going through these. But these products that we have here don't contain the chlorine bleach, the phosphates, the nitrates, the VOCs. Those are things that can that you smell that can be harmful to you. We have recyclable packaging and wipes, and really important, I think, to so many, that Shaklee does not test on animals.
Okay, so this is probably one of my most favorite visuals ever that Shaklee has come up with, and I'm hoping that some of your jaws are dropping if you're looking at this, because we're going to spend a little bit of extra time talking about Basic H, which is our organic super cleaning concentrates, or Basic H2, I'm sorry, our organic super cleaning concentrate. So this is like the child of Basic H, which was that first biodegradable cleaner that Dr. Shaklee invented in 1960. So this is the child of that product. And so for more than 60 years, you know, once again, Shaklee has been creating these products that improve the health of people and don't harm the planet. And I just love that they've continued with that focus and they stuck to their legacy. So you can see here that Basic H2 is safe. It's natural with sustainably sourced ingredients, which is huge with Shaklee. And it's derived from corn and coconut base. And one bottle of the 16-ounce basic H2, you can see that photo, equals the number of cleaning uses of 5,824 bottles of 26-ounce Windex. That is major. Not only are you saving money, are you using a non-chemical product, but think about how many less bottles, plastic bottles, you're putting into the landfills. It is quite astounding to see that ratio. So also this bottle makes 48 gallons of all-purpose cleaner, and the packaging is recyclable. And it doesn't contain phosphates, dyes, toxic fumes, chemicals. It's totally scentless, no chlorine, and just a few other uses are these. These are our basic uses of the basic H2. And for a lot of folks, this takes a pretty big mind shift because there's so many different products in the grocery stores that address so many different things. You have your pledge for dusting, and your 409 for whatever that does, and your scrubbing bubbles, and your Windex, and all this. And here, Basic H2 can address all of those. So I'm not going to go through all the info on here, but you can see there's three major uses. An all-purpose cleaner use, where you add a fourth of a teaspoon to a bottle of water. A window cleaner, where you add simply 2 drops, 16 ounces of water, and a degreaser, where you add 1.5 teaspoons to 16 ounces of water. And if any of you watched that video I posted in the Facebook event page, where I took the degreaser on Saturday and got a sticker off of a door window that we had on there for almost 2 years, it really does do amazing things. And just a couple other uses that aren't on this page: you can get wallpaper off the walls. You can actually clean your fruits and vegetables with this. You can soak the veggies and fruits in a basin of water with a certain dilution of the basic H2. We actually clean our kitchen floors and clean our pergo floors with it. You can wash your cars with it. You can power wash your house. Just like a million different uses. You also can use it as a method to help with organic gardening. I actually sprayed the all-purpose cleaner on some of my plants last year, and it's amazing. And we have tons of information on all the other uses, but those are the three main uses of our basic H2.
Awesome. And I just used it to clean my paintbrushes. I had some touch-up paint to do in the house yesterday, and it does an awesome job of cleaning up your paintbrushes.
Oh, that's a good one. And one more thing I wanted to add. A lot of people, I've had this question a lot, and I don't know if any of you are thinking of this, but I've had a lot of people ask, well, why would you use Basic H when you can use vinegar? And what a lot of folks don't realize is vinegar is actually not pH balanced to your skin. So technically, no matter what dilution of vinegar you use, you should be wearing gloves. There's also a pretty hefty smell to vinegar, and it can corrode your pipes. Not to mention there is still a major cost saving. So I always like to just put that out there because a lot of people, vinegar has been documented as a good natural cleaning agent. And I always say, hey, I don't know, that smell kind of bothers me, and I'm always up for trying new things. So I always like to kind of share that with folks.
Awesome. So in the bathroom, so I think we all know that we need to routinely clean and disinfect all our surfaces in the bathroom to kind of help prevent the spread of disease, the cold, or the flu. So this is one of my favorites. These are our germ-off disinfecting wipes. It actually kills E. coli and salmonella found on hard, non-porous kitchen and bathroom surfaces. So I keep one of these in the kitchen. So these are great to clean up after you've been maybe cutting up chicken or cleaning chicken, as well as in the bathroom. They're awesome to have. So I put on Facebook the other day that I have little boys, and I think they're magicians, and somehow they are crazy in the bathroom somehow. And I find things where I tell my husband, I'm like, how is that even ergonomically possible to find what I find behind the toilet? So my thing is, if you've got non-toxic cleaning products, let them clean it up. So they can grab a germ-off wipe and wipe up the toilet. And I say, you're the one that did it, and this is safe for you to clean it up. So they can help me do that. It also performed 57% better than 7th generation disinfecting wipes, and better than Lysol disinfecting wipes at soil removal.
Awesome. So also in the kitchen, I mean, I'm not a fan. I do all the cooking and Derek does all the washing of the dishes. So I can attest to this, that I don't like washing the dishes. But for those who do, or those who are the dishwashers, why not make it more pleasant by knowing that your hands are getting soaked up with soaps and whatnot that are not going to be harsh. So we have a few different options for the kitchen. This is our, and if you hear that noise in the back, that's my clock, because it's 9 o'clock. It's singing its 9 o'clock song.
It's a cuckoo clock.
Can you hear it?
No, you're good.
Okay, so we have a dishwasher automatic powder concentrate. And as you can see here, it's more than 1.5 times as effective on filming than 7th generation, their natural detergent. And it actually takes 1.5 45-ounce boxes of Cascade powder to clean the same loads. And I just love that Shaklee, all these products are so concentrated, and they're trying to, they want to save you money and help save the planet at the same time. And these are also free of chlorine bleach, which unlike many dishwasher powders are. And then 2 of my favorites, the hand dishwash liquid concentrate and our hand wash. So this hand dishwash concentrate, you really only need a few drops. In fact, when Derek usually does the dishes, like I said, he just puts a few little drops on the washcloth, when he is washing the dishes. And it really does. It takes the grease out. It keeps them clean. It doesn't dry your hands out, and it is hypoallergenic and made from, again, sustainably sourced plant-based ingredients and is non-toxic. And then the hand wash concentrate, we have this in every bathroom of our home. I love it because I know what my kids are washing their hands with, and they actually love to wash their hands. So we are in this hand wash concentrate all the time. But it moisturizes, you can see with the wheat germ oil and algae extract, it soothes with the aloe and the marshmallow, and it energizes with the rosemary. So these are just 2 great products that you will get on your hands, and they are safe for you.
And the cool thing about the hand wash concentrate as well, if you have like a foaming container, I just put like a little bit at the bottom, like maybe just a quarter of my bottom of my foaming hand wash with the actual hand wash, and fill the rest up with water and shake it up good. And it actually makes a really great foaming hand wash, and it makes it go even longer because kids can't go crazy with hand wash stuff. So it's an awesome foaming cleanser as well. And I actually use it as a bubble bath too. So it makes an awesome bubble bath for yourself or for your kids.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, it's awesome for that. All right, now we move to your laundry room. So we have earth-friendly laundry detergent, and it also doubles as a spot remover without the phosphates or the hazardous substances. And it's also tough on stains. So this is our fresh laundry concentrate, which is HE compatible. This is our liquid that we have. So this is our 32-ounce liquid. We also have a 64-ounce liquid, but the 32-ounce liquid, if you are interested in the Get Clean Starter Kit, is what you'll get. And you can choose from our lightly fragranced one or our fragrance-free that we have. 1 bottle cleans 32 loads. When used as a liquid laundry concentrate, you can see it perform better than Method and much better than Whole Foods organic laundry detergent. You can also use it as a stain remover. I use this for my boys when they were babies, when they were infants. I think it's ridiculous to have to separate out clothes and wash your clothes in different things. Why, if you shouldn't wash your baby's clothes in a certain laundry product, what makes it okay to wash an adult's clothes in a baby product or in a chemical product is my opinion. So I use this on both my boys when they were infants. They both have very sensitive skin, and this worked wonderfully for that. So it does a really great job. We do also have it in a powdered formula as well, if that's something that you prefer. The powdered formula does not come in the starter kit, but it's the liquid that comes in the starter kit.
And to piggyback off that really quick, April, if anyone listening is a cloth diaper mom, I cloth diapered Sophia pretty strictly, I guess would be the word. I followed it to a T, and then Lucia was kind of a hybrid child. I did half cloth diaper, half disposable. That was the laundry detergent that I used. that with a combination of a little bit of basic H, and my diapers lasted both kids all their diapering years. So, and I also, like April said, I knew, they weren't going to have anything on their little bottoms that would be irritating. So it's a great diaper, laundry, or detergent. So if anybody has questions about that, feel free to message me later on about that.
Awesome. Thanks for adding that in there, Stephanie. This is our Nature Bright Laundry Booster and Stain Remover. So it acts like a bleach. So it's a natural whitening. So picture it like a natural OxyClean, I guess you could. So I use this use it to help whiten your clothes, as well as if the boys have a particular stain that I have a hard time getting out. Soaking those baby clothes, if you had a very hard stain you couldn't get out, I would soak it in some water and some Nature Bright. Contains no phosphates, and you can also use it to clean your toilets. So it will brighten and clean your toilets as well. So it's just a great product, and there's no fragrance to that. And then we have our soft fabric dryer sheets. There is no fragrance to our dryer sheets. They're actually vegetable based, so they feel kind of funny in your hands, but you can, as soon as you're done with them in your laundry, you can take them out and throw them in your recycling bin. Most dryer sheets will never break down in the landfills, but these will, as well as traditional dryer sheets have a whole lot of chemicals in them. My mom always says that if you put out your dryer lint for birds to nest with, if you put traditional dryer lint out, there's so many chemicals in it that you do risk killing the birds because of the chemicals in it. So if you use the soft fabric dryer sheets, you won't have to worry about that. We also have real quick, we have a liquid fabric softener as well that I absolutely love. So the liquid fabric softener does not come in the Get Clean Starter Kit, but you can purchase that, and it's a 32-ounce bottle as well.
And then one more thing, I know we're on the water slide, but I've actually used Nature Bright to help when like the cat has puked on our brand new carpet in our new house, and he like pukes right in the middle of the floor with the beautiful carpet. I spray what else I love about Shaklee is I kind of just play around. Like I sprayed some degreaser because I knew that was the most potent dilution of the basic H. I sprayed a little basic G, which we don't talk about today, but it's like the liquid diluted version of the germ-off wipes, just to kind of kill whatever cat germs are in there. And I scoop that, scrub that up, and then I put a little bit of Nature Bright, and it is great. You would never know that the cat puked. So there's all sorts of fun uses for some of these products. So now we're going to leave the cleaning of objects, and we're now going to go to kind of the cleaning of the insides of our body, making sure we're getting good, clean water. So whenever we turn on our faucet, I don't know if you notice anything about your water, but I notice just clear water. It looks clean, I think it's clean, but really, do we know how safe it is? So as you can see here, the truth is chemicals can be harmful to your health, including pesticides and heavy metals, and those can actually turn up in the water that you drink. And up to 20% of human lead exposure actually comes from our drinking water. So Shaklee does have a solution to that, and it is our Get Clean Water pitcher and filters. And it's actually the only refillable pitcher to reduce up to 99% of lead, and the Brita and the Pure Water pitchers do not do that. You can't see a picture of the filter in this picture of the pitcher, but the little filter fits in that little green part that's kind of descending, and it fills up to 80 gallons of water, which is more than 5,000 8-ounce glasses of water, and it outperforms Brita and Pure and certified reduction claims, and it is the first refillable carbon block pitcher filter system designed to reduce environmental waste, therefore continuing to follow Dr. Shaklee's whole philosophy of staying in harmony with nature. And what you can't see in this picture is there's actually a little meter on the top that tells you when it's time to replace the filter, so it's pretty dumb-proof. I love that little meter because I don't know about you, but I'm not counting the number of glasses of water I'm drinking. And this little guy actually saves more than 2,400 plastic bottles from landfills. And it's an amazing little product here. This is the water we drink. In fact, what I like to do is I fill this up with water, and then I pour that water into a big glass container and keep that in the fridge. So I have cold Get Clean water, and then I have my room temperature Get Clean water. and it's so easy to use. And it's just great knowing that I'm, eliminating even more contaminants in my drinking water.
Absolutely. So this is another picture again of our Get Clean starter kit that we have. And what it includes here is you get the basic H, the basic H2 that we have, as well as the spray bottles. And the directions on how to mix it is written right on the spray bottles for you. So that's the basic H squared that we have. We also have our the hand wash for your dishes. So the dishes in your sink that you'll be using, we have that concentrate. It includes the automatic dishwash concentrate. It also includes a little plastic container for you to keep that into, a little dispenser. The Ziploc bag that it comes in is great, but this is just nice to pour it into as well to keep it under your sink. Then you have the germ off wipes. We have the Nature Bright as well, which is the laundry brightener, and you also get a little container to keep that in as well. Our soft fabric dryer sheets, the 32-ounce laundry of your choice, either the fragrance-free or the fragranced. You also get this cool, cute little caddy to carry it all around in. It also includes a couple of microfiber cloths, one for your dusting and all-purpose cleaning, and the other is a window and mirror cleaner. You also get a really nice sponge that you can use and then throw into your washing machine when it needs freshened up, as well as this nice scrubber, like a really good scrubber. There's no other.
Because who doesn't want to scrub, right?
Who doesn't need a scrubber? So that's there. And then it also has all of the dispensing things that you need. So it's got a pump for the 32-ounce bottle, and it's got a laundry measuring cup and a little dual measuring spoon. It also has a little dropper, like a little pipette that comes for the basic H, because you're like, well, how do you get 2 drops of it into your bottle for your window mirror cleaner? It's got a little dropper, which is nice too. So the price for this kit is $99, and that's our member price. And Stephanie will go into that a little bit more in just a minute. But basically what a Shaklee membership is I compare it to kind of like a Sam's Club membership, where you're like a preferred customer. So you pay, with Shaklee though, you only have a one-time forever fee, and you're a lifetime member, and it's only $19.95. And that gets you a 15 to 25% discount on all of your products, including that first order. But the cool thing is if you are not a member yet and you buy the Get Clean starter kit, you get a free membership. So that's worth $20 right there. So you don't have to pay for your membership, and you automatically get the discounts that a member would get for a lifetime. And also, until the end of April, if you purchase the Get Clean starter kit, you get up to $20 in free shipping along with your free membership. And if you're already a member, if you put the Get Clean starter kit on your order and then order some other products, you will still get up to $20 free shipping on that order. As long as you include the Get Clean starter kit in your order, you will get that free shipping up to $20. And the Get Clean starter kit alone, because it has a whole lot of heavy cleaning products in that one kit, I think it normally runs around $15 to $16 in shipping costs by itself. So that will save you right there between the free membership, if you're not a member, and the free shipping until the end of April. That saves you about $40 right there. So it really is a great deal. And that is a lot of cleaning products for the price.
Yeah, and before I go into this last slide, one thing I wanted to say, I've had a few people ask me what's the difference between the fragrance-free and the fragrance laundry detergent. And honestly, I think I have the fragrance front one, but the fragrance is so light that I actually had to see if I had the fragrance one. So it's not like a highly potented laundry detergent smell. I don't even know what to compare it to. Like when I smell my clothes when they come out, I don't think I really even smell much of anything. So kind of like with the whole Shaklee cleaning line, it is definitely a mind shift. It's I don't know, it's hard to explain. I mean, I've used these cleaning products my whole life. So I'm used to, and I enjoy my clothes not having like a really harsh downy smell. I guess that's the best explanation I can say. So if you are interested or if you're considering fragrance-free versus fragrance, just ask April and I. But there really is not much fragrance at all in the fragrance one.
Right.
And then I was going to say something else. When you were talking about the Get Clean kit, and I cannot remember what. But yeah, it's a great deal. Oh, I remember. I had told one of my members the other day that I wish I had a reason to get another Get Clean kit just to try and get the shipping, but the cleaning products last so long that I don't have a reason. So it's kind of funny because they last for a long, long time. So again, just kind of piggybacking off of all that. So this is our final slide. And these are just kind of the 3 ways that you can experience Shaklee. So you can use the products. That's a lot of times what a lot of people choose to do. That's, you can join free as a member, the Get Clean Starter Kit, or if there's anything else you want to talk to April and I about, or whoever invited you to this webinar, just contact us or that person and we can kind of help direct you in what you might be looking for. And another way is just to share the product, share and earn. So it's kind of like a rebate system. That's a good way to think about it. And what you're doing there is you're joining as a distributor, or maybe you want to use the products first and you decide, hey, I really like this. I'm talking about it with my friends. They're asking me about it. I want to earn some money back. So we have some folks who are distributors simply to earn, $20, $30, $100 back a month. We have others who are trying to build, which is our last way to kind of be involved with Shaklee. And that's what April and I are doing. We're building teams. We're not on the same team, which is also the fun about Shaklee, is we're all one big happy family. So April is a business leader with her own team, and I'm a business leader with my own team, but yet we can help each other out and work together. So building a team is, you just do that however it works for you, however it fits in your life. And the potentials are great, significant financial rewards. I'm actually going on a trip that April's already been on. I'm going to be going on to San Francisco in about 9 days. I lost track, with my very first all expenses paid trip from Shaklee to the headquarters in San Francisco. And it's kind of a half learning business trip and a half pleasure trip. So Shaklee really does reward you for helping others feel better. And then just to kind of recap on some of the stuff April and I both covered, if you are interested in taking that health print, just contact, again, whoever invited you, whether it was April or myself or it was someone else, just contact that person and we'll make sure you get the health print link. And then contact whoever invited you just for questions in general, and we will make sure you get your questions answered. And just that Get Clean promotion, the Get Clean kit always comes with a free membership. But again, through April 30th, it comes with the free membership and the free shipping, which is just an amazing deal. So with that in mind, I think that is the end of our little health chat.
That's it. Thank you so much for joining us. And this will be recorded, and this has been recorded, and we'll post the link on the Facebook page where we had it. And if you're not on Facebook, then just let us know. And if you'd like the link to share with anyone else, and we can get that to you. So thank you so much and have a great evening.
Thank you.